Hey, husbands, men in long-term relationships, are you happy to your core that your partner may be staying around only because she's financially tied to you? It's a serious question, and I'm not having a go at all men. I'm having a go at those men, two categories. Those who use their financial clout in a relationship to keep their partner tied into the relationship, and those of you who think that your financial contribution to the relationship is all that's needed from you, that that's your way of providing, of showing up. Neither are adequate, neither are fair, and neither are actually going to get you the relationship that you really want, something beautiful and nourishing, sexually satisfying. And the point I'm trying to make here is that many of us men think that, firstly, that the money is the most important thing that we bring to a relationship, and that in many instances that's all the woman wants. We've got to look at this from the other side. The 5,000 plus comments on my How I Fucked Up My Marriage, or my original message to husbands and men, is that many women, the only reason they haven't left the relationship they're in, more or less the only reason, is that they're totally financially dependent on the guy and they don't know how they'd survive without it. And any man who's let that situation arise is letting himself and the relationship and his partner down terribly badly. Because we want, as men, I think, to be loved for who we are, what we provide, what we bring to the relationship, what we add to it. We want to be desired. We want to be looked at, validated in a way that reflects what I hope is our love for our partner. If she's only staying there because she can't afford to leave, then how does that sit with how you are regarded? Is she with you because she wants to be, or is she with you because she has to be? And surely you don't want that. And certainly, if you love something, you set it free. It's an old cliche. If it comes back to you, it's yours, right? Not in a possessive or ownership sense, but because your hearts have now decided to choose each other, that there's no force or dependency in that. So, when it comes to finances, guy, of course, you should be contributing. I mean, to be honest, it's like the absolute bare minimum, particularly if you're one of those guys who sits on their ass when you get home from work and thinks that your contribution is done. Believe me, for a start, it is not. But also, you want your wife, if you love her, your long-term partner, to have choices. And she only has genuine choices if she can afford to make those choices. And so, give her more than is needed for the household. Allow her to have her own funds. Fund that out of love for her freedom so that she chooses you for the right reasons.